it's your old mate Daryl along with Toby. Yep, once again we're out on the cliff top and we're going to walk as usual on the promenade and then round the estate and back to the promenade. My foot's a lot better today, but it still twinges a bit. Anyway, enough of me. We've got Toby here. Toby. So we're going to come round now back onto the proper footpath. Now I don't know whether it's going to rain or not. You just can't tell. The sky's not very nice. It seems to be promising rain. Whether it does or not, well, we shall just have to see. Again, my two favourite people. There we go, guys. There they are, my two favourite folk. It's nice to see them back out again. When you see that, you know summer's arriving. And yeah, the sky's miserable, but it's definitely not cold. A child on bike. Go on, mate. Yeah, he's fine. He's just gone past. But we've got some more kiddie winks further up, so I'm just going to have to... In fact, what we'll do, we'll walk round. Now, it was one of these bungalows. There was a drugs raid yesterday, but I don't know which one. Not necessarily any of these here, but it was what part of this complex. So I don't know who, how, when or what. You can never tell, can you? I don't want to know in a way. There's a few stories going round about it. Hi, Edward. Yeah, Toby's fine. Yeah, I've just come round here just to get at the back. I'm away from those kiddie winks. For no trouble. I just don't like getting them on camera. So if I can avoid them one way or another, I always will. You know, it's no more than I would have expected. I wouldn't have wanted my kids to be on somebody's camera when they were young. Ah, some more kiddie winks. Don't worry, I've not got her on camera. There we are. With another one coming up. Yep, a couple of kiddie winks here. Don't worry, they're not on camera. There we go. Got past them. Yeah, so I don't know which one got raided by the old Bill, but knives and drugs were found. I'd heard the tenant was an old woman who'd had her leg amputated. As I say, I don't know what the truth or anything is. I just know it happened. Hi, Kenny. How are you? He's just made that way, I think. He's just a lovely, lovely, lovely dog. Hi, Broadster. It's not too bad here. It's a bit grey, but it's not cold. Yeah, Kenny, we're in the UK. We are definitely in the UK. We're at a place called Withensea, which is about 20 miles east of Hull. And what you're looking at there is the North Sea. If you like the video, then please like, comment, share and subscribe. I've got quite a lot of things, including walks around Hull, walks around Scunthorpe, which I've done using my gimbal or using my camcorder. So there's all sorts of things on there that you might find interesting. Hi Elizabeth. And you're first, are you then, Rodster? So whereabouts in the UK are you? Go on, Tobes. It's not too bad at the moment. Sometimes he gets a bit stressed at the noise the sea makes. So I have to watch him for that. Well, our friends aren't out. No, they're not out, are they? Oh, our two friends. The two beautiful Labradors. They normally skank treats off me. Hi Jack, how are you? Come on Toby. Right. Good morning to you, Jack, but it's afternoon here. You live here, dear Rodster, in Withensea. That's it. Hi, D. Mitchell. You like my accent? That's great. Yep. Ah, D. Mitchell, you're in Australia. Oh, the other side of the world then. From the UK. I'm in Withensea, which is in East Yorkshire, about 20 miles east of the city of Hull. So it's certainly a long, long way from you. But it's great to have you on board. Yeah, if you just joined us, just like to say welcome. If you're enjoying the video, please like, comment, share and subscribe. We've got lots and lots of other videos on my channel. Some of them are like this, my regular walks. Others, I've done it either with my camcorder on the gimbal. We've had walks around Scunthorpe, Goole, Hull, Heddon, Paul. Lots and lots. We've got lots and lots of things on there. And it's well worth looking at. Used to live in Stoke-on-Trent. Ah. Well, one of my regulars, Dave, he lives in Crewe, which isn't too far from Stoke. Originally, I'm from Manchester, so yes, that's right, Jack. The rocket to the moon. It's like going back to the 1960s again, isn't it? I remember when Apollo 8, I think, 7 or 8 going back, and it went round the moon. Well, about 68, weren't it? And then you got the moon landing. I remember the moon landing in my stepfather. And we didn't really get on. But we both sat up watching it. We were both really interested. It was one of them times when we had kind of like a truce. And me and him, with endless cups of tea, sat up all night watching it. And amazing with that. You've been over there for 50 to God. It's a long, long time, isn't it? Yeah. So I take it your family will have gone over there. Were they £10 poms? You'd have been some of the last ones, wouldn't you, really? Ah, dog coming, so I'm just going to put Toby on a short lead. Good evening. Yeah, you. At least it's not raining. We got kiddie winks, so I'm just going to move my camera till we get past them. Hello.
Hiya. Oh.
Right, we got past the kiddie winks. Yeah. We had a friend, she's passed away recently. Yeah, that's right. Did he? Oh, blimey. They are good dogs though, aren't they, Jacks? What? Come on, Toby. Yeah. We had a friend and she passed away 12 months ago. Her family were £10 poms and they went to Australia. And I think they were there about 4 or 5 years. And then Mum and Dad decided they were going to come home. That was about 17 when they came home. And she were going to get engaged. Anyhow, Mum and Dad said, nope, we're going home and that's it, we're going back to England. And then they came back. And, you know, she got married over here. Got some kiddie winks, so I'll come back as soon as I can get past them. There we go, we're past the kiddie winks, so I can show you where we're going now. Yeah. So she met somebody else and settled in Leeds. Well, he's supposed to be a purebred. Jack Russell is Toby, and I've got the papers to prove it. But I've got this nagging suspicion that we got a little bit more than a Jack. I'm not bothered, I don't care. He's a lovely dog, he's a good friend and a member of the family. So I don't really care, to be honest. My old Duchess said we were robbed if he isn't a proper Jack Russell. But like I said to her, it don't matter. It just doesn't matter, does it? A dog's a dog. And he fits in well with us. He's a lovely little man. We enjoy him, we enjoy his company. We love him and he loves us, so I don't really care what he is. I'm good with it. I said that to her. Come on, Toby. Come on. We're okay. We're okay, honestly. Just trust me. I would not let anything hurt you. He does. Ever since we had the tragedy in January, you know, the 3 people being washed off the steps. When the tide's in, right, I'm gonna put you all on mute because of the music. I don't want YouTube kicking us off. Right guys, I'm back. We got past the fair, we got away from the horrible music, so we can't get blocked by YouTube. Ah, thanks Jordan, that's really nice. Your dad were a bit of a wheeler dealer. Well, that's okay. Where am I? D. Mitchell, but I'm at a place called Withensea in East Yorkshire. We're about 20 miles east of Hull. So what you can see there is the North Sea. Toby. Toby's giving me hell. Look at him. This is because of season. Come on. We're going to be alright, Tobes. I wouldn't let anything happen to you. Come on, you're going to have to see nothing's going to happen. Yep, chicken curry sauce. I like proper curry though. I'm really lucky in that respect. My old Duchess makes the best curries you can get. And she learned off the very best curry maker, my mum. And my mum actually learned how to make curry from an Indian back in the 1960s who we knew. So my mum used to make the perfect curry, and she showed my wife how to make it. I think your mate's up here, Toby. A month to... Yeah, Pat said that when they went. And that would have been back in the 1960s. It took about a month. But they were on a passenger ship. And it stopped at Bombay. All right. So you've nothing to worry about, have you? It is calm, Jack. So I don't know what he's been carping about. He's been kvetching about coming on here, and I don't know why. Because the sea's calm. I get it when it's really bashing against the rocks, but it isn't. It's okay. But he doesn't think so. Come on, Tobes. Well, it's not too bad at the moment. Yeah, my foot. It's not troubling me at all. Well, this morning we only did about a mile, if that. I thought if I'm going to really push it, I'll be back to square one. And yesterday we ended up doing 10 mile. Today it's going to be about 5.5. It was nice getting out and doing it, but it does need to heal. I'm kind of at that point now where it either will or it won't. Rather be right by the time I go to London, or I'm going to suffer when I'm there. So I'm hoping it'll be okay. But that insole that I've built up on the arch of my foot, that has made a massive, massive difference. Did you? Oh, thanks for that. Thanks. Yeah, it will get better. It's something called plantar fasciitis. Sounds like I've got a fascist on my foot. No, it's kind of what happens is it's to do with the heel, the sinews and things, and the muscle that connects your toes over to your heel. They get torn and damaged. So by supporting the arch of my foot, I've stopped it from getting any worse, and I'm helping it to get, to improve. But I didn't do anything until the other week. I just thought it'll go away, and it hasn't. So now I've cut my walking down. I've got these insoles, and I even wear them in the house, because normally I just walk around with my socks on. There he goes, look. No, we're not going up there. Toby, come on. I mean, yeah, it's a lot better than you were yesterday. Yesterday, it was even refusing treats along here. Would you like a treat? Would you like a treat? I thought you might. Yeah, treats. Yeah, Toby. There he goes. Now yesterday I couldn't give him a treat. So that, it's a great improvement on yesterday. We'll see what it's like when we go past here. Yesterday we're trying to get through the railings. Yeah, we've done a lovely job on that house. It was falling to pieces. We can't get that way. Come on. You're okay, don't worry. See, you're okay. Don't worry. Would I let you get hurt? No. Emphatically. Yeah, I've got the help to a point. Stuff from Dr. Scholl. But I just got stuff from Amazon. The insole I got from Amazon, Jack. And it has helped a lot. How old is Toby? Dr. Mitchell is 18 months. So he's still only very young. It is a nice area. Withensea's a lovely place. There's not much in the line of work here. Come on. It'd have been difficult when my kids were young. It would have been difficult for us to come here for anything other than a day trip or a holiday. The reason being, there's no work. You'd have to go into Hull for work, which is like 45 minutes there, then you've got to find parking. 45 minutes back. Although we got a good secondary school, there's no sixth form provision. And for the kids that are doing A levels, it's like an hour and a half to get to the college from here. Hour and a half home. Come on, Tobes. So it just wouldn't have been practical at all. But once you retire, you know you can do what you like. Here's a friend coming. One of Toby's friends. Look who's here. Toby. Look who's up here. Hello. Would you like a treat? I thought you might. Yeah. There you go. You've let it go, haven't you? You've lost it. There it is. Yeah, well, we're there anyhow. Well, she's having a mad 5 minutes. Hi Brian, how are you today? Dr. Scholl is a merry old soul, well, yeah. That is too hot. When I lived in India, I lived on the Deccan, Bangalore, it's on the Deccan Plain, and that got into its early 40s, and that was really hot. So in the 50s, I would struggle. Come on, Tobes. It's not so bad. I mean, yesterday he got really upset. So I don't know. Today's not too bad. Well, the weather doesn't look very good, but at least it's warm. I'll probably end up taking my jacket off again like I did last night. I just think it won't be long now before I can go out just wearing my shirt and cotton trousers. Yeah. Toby, come on. See, he's not bothered here. He's all right here. It's just on the promenade he gets worried. So I don't get him really. Well, then you don't know what's inside his brain. He were out that night when the 3 people went missing, got dragged into the sea, and you don't know what he knows from that. He certainly hasn't been right since then. It's a lovely colour of car, that lovely colour of blue. Jaguar. I remember last week we were coming up here and the wind, especially going past this motorhome in front of us, it was like going in a wind tunnel. And now you've got this gentle breeze and it's nice. Now my phone tells me tomorrow is going to be windy, so I know I'm going to have to use the microphone. And it's lavalier, which you plug into the bottom of the phone. So I have to remember to take all that stuff out, plus the elastic band, so we don't lose the lavalier. All right. Yeah, the wind's just nice. It's not cold. It's just, it really is nice. Go, Toby. No. I know when I was in India, 40 plus outside, and you put the aircon on in the car. Oh God, it just made no difference. You were just stuck in traffic and the aircon's blasting away, and it just made no difference at all. And even with that on, we were sweating cobs. Not that I drove much in India, but now and again I did hire a car. It was nice just to have a drive, get out of the city. Now, the roads aren't brilliant out there. Some of them are okay, but they weren't brilliant. And you had to be careful. You had to keep your wits about you. But it was nice. But the aircon made no difference. Whether that was the car or the aircon and me, I don't know. Probably a combination of all three. The time over here, yeah, 5:08 p.m. Let's have a quick look at my watch. Yep, exactly that, 17:08. So that's 5:08 p.m. So it's like tea time now in the UK. And it's just a nice time to take your dog out. There's not that many people out now with the dogs. So it's just one thing I don't need to bother about. So it's 9 minutes past 3 in the morning in Oz. Wow. Is that Thursday morning or Wednesday morning? I always get mixed up with them things. I know when I was talking to my wife when I was in Bangalore, India, we're like 3:30, about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And over here, I think it was about 8 in the evening. So we was like 4 hours ahead. And I had to ring her up every night. Oh. No, I wanted to as well. Thursday morning, so it's actually tomorrow, yeah. Yeah, because now it's tea time Wednesday here. So you're early Thursday, another couple of hours. People will be getting up for work where you are, won't they? Whereas over here, another couple of hours, people will be they'll have had the tea, done what they need to do, and they'll be sort of kind of settling down for the evening. All right, mate. Well, it's like the van's broken down. Delivery guy. Well, I wonder how much petrol and diesel are going for. What do you think, Edward? Do you think it'll have gone up, gone down, or the same? I think it'll be the same as yesterday, but we'll see. Toby. Yeah, somebody tells me they want a treat. There you go. Yeah, my foot's still fine. No problem. Well. It looks like it hasn't moved. 185.9 according to what I can see. Normal gas, petrol, or as you call it, as Jack would call it, gas. 156.9, I think that's what it was yesterday. Diesel, 185.9. And whatever it is, Super Plus or whatever they call it for petrol, the expensive petrol, 173.9. We'll cross over, we'll inspect it and we'll see what we can come up with. Trump says he's out of Iran in 2 weeks, so we'll see what happens. There we go, folks. 156.9 for your normal and leaded, 185.9 for diesel, 173.9. Yours has gone up to $2.50. How much is that in pounds? I know in America, 250 cents or $2.50 will be about £1.80 in sterling, but I don't know with Australian dollars. I read something today on the internet, and Australia is having things worse than what we are. Well, Keir Starmer blames Brexit for our problems. He said, yeah, it's bad because of what's happening in the Gulf. But really, it's Brexit what's done the untold damage. It'll be interesting to see what they're going to do. What they should be doing, I think, our government, is cutting taxes on fuel, cut spending, cut taxes, encourage investment. But no, we won't do that. The government's greedy. What, a dollar's about 1.25? Yeah, probably. So it's £2 a litre. Just a bit more expensive than ours then, isn't it? Yeah, ours are too. Am I violent? No. Cerebella stones? No. Well, I don't go looking. When I go into Coast Watch in Hornsey, my next shift's going to be Monday. I'll just put whatever I can get in then. If it's like a £5's worth, that's okay. If it's a £10's worth, that's okay. I'll just put whatever I can in. It's a couple of pence cheaper there, I think, but I don't really care, to be honest. I'll keep my tank full. A week on Friday, we're going to London, me and my son and my kids. So I'll drive over to Elland in West Yorkshire. It's about 120 mile away. No, about 100. I'll make sure when I get into Hull that I'm full to the brim. When I get over to Elland, I'll go to Morrison's, and I'll fill up again. Then I will park the car. Because I'm not going to we're not driving to London, we're going on the train. So I'll leave a car at my son's house. When I come back, I'm staying overnight. So when I leave the following morning, I'm going to go into Bradford before coming home to get some stuff for the old Duchess. So before I leave Bradford, I'll get as much as I can in the tank again. And then when I get back to Hull, I'll fill up at Asda or Tesco or wherever. And that's what I'll do. The following Friday, on the 18th, we're going to Whitby on holiday. So I'll do the same again. I'll make sure I'm full before I go. And before we get into Whitby, Scarborough, when we go past Tesco's or Morrison's or somewhere, I'll fill up again. And that'll do me until we're coming home. And I'll do it again. Every time I go past a petrol station, a gas station, I'll just keep filling up. However, no matter how much or how little I can get in. That way you don't get any big shocks. Of course you can come. I'll be doing, when I go to London, I'll be doing some sort of, I'll still be coming on here. Sacre Bleu. Sacred. I think it's bleu, isn't it? Blue Heart, I don't know. I know I've heard it. Jack, but... No, it hasn't. It's the same. How long am I staying in London? Friday night, Saturday night. Then we're coming home on Sunday dinner time. I mean, I'm going to stay in Yorkshire Sunday night because I don't really like driving in the dark. Go on, mate. Hello. Hello, dogs. Hiya. And I'll stay overnight. Come back Monday morning. Go to Bradford first. Get some stuff for the Duchess. The M62. Get to Hull, fill up again. And then make my way home. Alright, come on then. Alright now. It's not too bad, is it? Come on, Toby. No, he's not very happy. Come on, Toby. Come, be a good boy. We're okay. Don't worry. You worry too much. Holy blue, is that what it means? Right. Hiya, Dave, how are you? He's absolutely lovely. He is a bit. When the tide's in, he does have a problem with it. Another couple of days, he'll be fine. And it's only since, you know, we had that tragedy where the 3 people were pulled into the sea and they died. It was all right up to then, never a problem. But since then, it becomes a problem when the tide's in. And yeah, I could take him up to Holland and he's fine. Are we okay, Toby? Would you like a treat? Toby, would you like a treat? Yeah, I thought you might. Yeah. Yeah, Toby. Treat. Ooh, for Toby. There you are. You know, yesterday when we were on here, I couldn't even give him a treat, could I? He just didn't want it. He just wanted to get off the promenade. That were it. That was all he could think of. Just got back from town, have you, Dave? Have you been spending all your millions? They definitely do. DM, they definitely do. Oh yeah. Tell him to sit, he'll sit. Come here, he'll come. He is good. We did all that when you were a puppy. Toby, would you like a treat? Right, sit. Sit. Yeah, sit. Sit. Good boy. There you go. Oh yeah. Ah, here's his friends. Hello. Hiya. So we would like a treat, wouldn't we?
How are we doing, Toby?
Hello, how are you?
Another crinkly bag.
There we go. And the other one won't take, will he?
No, probably not. No, she's a bit funny. What do you reckon? What do you do? How are we doing, Poppy? Yeah, we do. Where are you going? Look, triangle Tom. There you go.
There we are. We can try it at least and see how far we get, because we don't leave anybody out, do we? Nope. Well, there you go.
There you go.
Yeah, but we don't leave anybody out, do we?
No, oh no, the offer is there.
Yep. One day you never know what she might take.
Oh, she might, but she's just a funny one.
Well, they're lovely, anyhow. Friends of Toby's are always friends of mine. And it was the same when we had Charlie.
Yeah. Oh, he's a good man. Steady now, steady, mind these big feet of hers.
Come on, let's.
He's a good dog.
He's good. I'll see you later. Bye. Yeah, I thought, let me just. That's better. Oh dear. All the vets are expensive over here. Yeah. Well, don't forget, it's only a small filling station, that, so I don't think Jet are a big player over here. Your big players now are like Asda, Tesco's, Morrison's, you know, the big superstores. They're the big players. They all have, you know, they're all in big, you know, they've all got big superstores, and they've all got filling stations, and they're the big players. And then of course you've got Esso, BP, Shell and so on, who nationally are big, but they are small in their areas. It's the superstores who dictate the price. Well, that's what it's like over here. I don't know what it's like in the States, but you know, Walmart, that's the only thing I can really look at. Now, Walmart used to own Asda over in the UK. Now, do they have big? I know they have big stores in America, but do they have service stations as well, like gas stations and things like that? There was 3 houses for sale, one gone and 2. I think for this one they want $250,000. Whether they'll get that in the current climate or not, I don't know. No harm in trying. Well, here's your lifeboat station. Look at the size of this house, eh? I just would shudder at the bill of keeping it warm. Hang on, I've got kiddywinks coming, so I'm going to let them get past me. Right, we're past for kiddywinks now, so you can see where we're going. Ha, that's it, that's them, isn't it? Yeah, they're lovely, aren't they, them? No, bungalows are 1 story. I live in a bungalow. These are houses. Really? Was it? I've only been living here 10 years for Snapper. So in my time it's just been a big house. Oh yeah, thanks for that information. It is a lovely place to live though, Withensea. Very friendly, very laid back. I mean, when you live in West Yorkshire, where we used to live, it isn't. Every day leads to the next day. You get up early, get yourself sorted out for work, get your stuff together, jump in the car, fighting through the traffic, get into work, do your shift, get your stuff together, get in the car, fight through the traffic to get home, have a cup of tea, walk the dog. You'll bring homework with you. Do your homework. It's like that. And then by the time then you've had enough, it's time to go to bed. And then the following day, the same thing. And it just doesn't stop. Here, you've no worries. You've retired. Everything's slow. You don't need to rush. It's literally, you know, stress-free. And that's the nice thing about it round here. Right, mate. Yeah. Hi Annette, how are you today? Are you okay? That's it. It is a rat race. Yeah, we're fine. Me and Toby are fine. He got a little bit upset when we were walking up here. He didn't want to walk on here at all. He never tides in and he doesn't like it. But he's all right now. We took him off. You know, well, we didn't need to go on the main road or anything, but he were a little bit upset. Not like he were yesterday. He were really bad yesterday. And I was prepared to do it again, but today it was all right to a point. Well, we'll walk around here and look at the pictures on the wall if you want. I might have to turn the sound off as we get closer to the fair, but we'll see. We'll see. The fair's down there, look. So we're going to have a look at some of the pictures on the wall anyway. There you go, Jay, there's your lighthouse. That's what it would have looked like, possibly at the end of the war, looking at the houses. Possibly in Victorian times, the old steam engine look. That used to be some sort of hospital, convalescent home. That was pulled down ages ago. Wow, what's up with your phone? I struggle with mine sometimes. Now, that's for lifeboat. Probably going back to the early 1900s. And you've heard me talk about the pier. Well, there's your pier towers. And there is your pier. And that would have been 1880s, 1890s perhaps. And you know Valley Gardens? That's it. And in the olden days, Withernsea Station. See the permanent way then, NER. Permanent way then there. The station. Coal wagons. Convalescent home. More recent, probably 1950s. See your pier towers, but there's no pier. You've got your beach. The North Cliff and Prom. I don't know when that was. Look, it's Edwardian though, looking at it. Look how many people there are. Now it's where that's roughly where I live. There is roughly where I live. This along here. all that. That's roughly where I live now. That used to be the old, that is the old police station and court, which is now the party house. So we don't give dates on this, but looking at the clothing, I'd say, oh, I don't know, 1930s. That's your promenade. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I love the memories that I have of the past. There you go, that's your Valley Gardens. And again, I don't know, I'd say probably Edwardian looking at them, but I don't know. And there's your central promenade. You walk past them houses lots of times. That bandstand's no longer there. Yeah, I like the age I'm living in though as well. Yeah, Withensea Station again. All the staff. Look at the gas lights. Oh wow, sorry. Let's put it back again. There we are. See the gas lights. Think what that would have looked like. The convalescent home at the back of the station. A family having a day out at Withensea. Again, I'd say probably 1930s looking at them. A couple of nurses, probably at that convalescent home. Yeah. Yeah, I've got it back. I think, I'm hoping. It does sometimes, because we are right out in the sticks. Yeah, 1927. Don't know what the soldiers are. There will be a cavalry regiment, but I don't know which. Again, you've got the lighthouse. The turntable at Withensea Station, look, with an engine on it. Probably the 50s, looking at that, maybe very early 1960s. Yeah, a lot more before my time. St. Nick's, we often would go past that, don't we? Yeah, your bandstand, that's gone now. This, I think, this is my all-time favourite. The young lads that we They've got barrows, they're waiting for the trains to come in to carry people's cases to the hotels where they're staying. I used to carry cases when I was a kid. On Liverpool Street Station in London. I could make some money at that. I'm going to have to put us all on mute for a few moments while we get past the fair. Well folk, we're back. We've got past, so we can't really hear that much, and YouTube can't really turn us off the banners or blockers or anything. Yeah, there's your fare. No, he didn't lose me. What happened, I muted, when we went past the fair, I muted the sound because YouTube get a bit mad if you have patented music on it. And what they'll do, they'll just literally get rid of your video and just delete it. So whenever I go past music or anything like that, I always mute for that reason. And as soon as I'm a reasonable distance away from it, I put it back. Yeah, it's lovely, that church. Right, Brian, you've not been with it. I don't like them very much. Put up with them, and that's about as good as it gets. Let's have a look and see how far we've done. It's 5:45. 10,714 steps, 5.16 miles. All right, mate. How's it going?
All right,
Yeah, not so bad, Neil. Come on. Oh. Way off, just having you walk.
yeah, just having a little stroll.
If you can make it, if he can make it hard, he will. Well, I'm gonna go home and have my tea, I think. Yeah. Is that what you're going to do? Get a patty and a red cake? Where are you going to get? I don't blame you. I mean, let's be fair. I mean, if I were on my own, I don't think I'd ever take the trouble to cook. I'd live on fish and chips and curries and all sorts of crap. Yeah. But I don't blame you there. I'll see you later anyhow, Neil. Yeah, he's a nice guy, that Neil. I've known him for the last 10 years. He's always liked me dogs. And he's a gentleman. Huh. I don't know, Mitch. I don't know. Depends what the old Duchess has made. She might even tell me to go out and get fish and chips or something. I don't know yet. See what she says when I get in. Alright, mate. No worry. Come on. Well, let's see what we've done at the bus garage. We've got a cherry picker there, so we'll see what we're doing. Or what they've done. Well, we had a couple of they're the porter cabins. Now one of them is going to be the office, and there's one at the back of it, which is one of them is going to be the driver's mess. You know, where they're going to go in and grab a butty or a cup of tea or something. And all this area here, that's going to be the apron where they put the buses. So yeah, we've made some progress. This lady's looking after the town. Hello, love.
You alright?
Yeah. So you're picking up all the crap on the street, are you?
Well, I try and do it twice a week.
Yeah.
I haven't done it for a couple of days. I've been working. But yeah, I do it from time to time.
That's really nice of you to do
I
that.
try and get the little bits, like the little bits of plastic and
Yeah.
cigarette dinks and things
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
horrible when people leave them about.
Yeah, and sometimes the guys, that are paid to do it, pick up the
Yeah.
big, but
They leave the little things.
yeah.
And that's where you come in.
Yeah. I try.
See you later, love. Nice to see you too. So that lady goes round picking up bits of litter that have been left. She's really, I've never seen her before, but that's really nice, I think. Yeah, that's the red car, yeah. You got a pizza, have you? Oh, well, that's okay. We have one of them every year here in With. We have lots and lots of tractors round about Christmas. Well, we do, Edward, but she does that on her own bat. We have street cleaners, but she goes out and does extra. Am I violent? Why would you ask a question like that? Yeah, Great Yarmouth and Lowestoft are next door to each other, Jack. My friend lived in Lowestoft and another one lived in Great Yarmouth next door. My mate in Lowestoft, well, both of them are dead now. I'd known them from the school days. The lad in Lowestoft owned a transport company. I'm not sure, I think he had 6 big daffs and a nice house. Right. I'm a lad in Great Yarmouth. They were really ill. Yeah, it was bad. Within a couple of years, 3 of my old mates all died. And 2 of them kind of died within days of each other. Yeah, I don't really get jokes like that, mate. There are other sites what talk about things like that, violence and stuff. This really isn't one of them. We talk about all sorts of things, but it's not our forte. All right. Well, the potteries no longer exist as such. If you go to Stoke now, all that area, Stoke, Burslem, it used to be literally, that was what they did, the potteries. Now they've all closed down. Well, guys, I've still got my car parked here, as you can see. Well, I'm back home, so before I go in, Toby wants to say, yeah, Tobes, Toby, he knows about cats underneath cars. Well, I just want to thank everybody for your company on this walk. It's been absolutely brilliant. Thanks, Dave. Thanks, Mitch. Thanks, Edward. And I shall see you all tomorrow. But again, thanks for your likes, your shares, your comments, and your subscriptions. It's always great. And we'll be out again tomorrow, doing the same thing again. Might try and do something different tomorrow, we'll see. And it's lovely to meet you too, Mitch. Try and subscribe, and that way you'll get me every time I'm on. You know, Kids Grove, I know Kids Grove, yeah. Anyhow, guys, see you all tomorrow from me and from Toby.